Courage, taking a step. Matthew 14:23-33. Transforming our lives means stepping out in faith, believing that God is able to turn even the watery depths of the ocean into a pathway towards Himself and His path and His plan for us. We may have taken another safe path in the past, found that these didn't make us where we truly long to go spiritually, but they're familiar made us feel comfortable. But now, with our eyes fixed on Jesus, we will have a face our fears of the unknown and get behind it. If we wait for all our fears to go away before we begin to transform our lives, we will never take significant spiritual progress. Courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage means that we take an advantage of the little strength we find within us. That we find little ways to encourage ourselves, and that we stubbornly follow God's direction. It means that we find enough strength to take a step in the right direction. In the account where Jesus walked on the water, the disciples were terrified when they saw him. 14:28-31. The Lord, if it is you. Peter replied to him, to come to you on the water. Jesus told him to come. So Peter went over the side of the boat and walked on the water toward Jesus. Peter became terrified and began to sink, but Jesus reached out his hand and lifted him up. Peter gathered up enough courage to take a step in the Lord's direction. And when the Lord called him, he ventured out into a new experience. When he got in over his head, Peter called out and found the help he needed. We need only to summon the courage to take a step in the right direction, whether or not we feel afraid or need help. With God's help, we will make it when we step out in faith.